Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to store some photo cards. First of all, I apologize in advance for the strange camera view. I'm still learning how to organize my recording space. As of now, my tripod is literally standing on two hardcover books just so it's stable. I kind of regret this purchase, by the way. I wanted to buy a more stable tripod, so I bought something more professional. But in the end, it's just as crappy as the way cheaper tripod I used to have in the past. So yeah, unfortunately for now I have to manage. Maybe in future I'll be able to improve my recording space. Either way, as for this A4 binder, I do have to record. I have to record this way because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see the whole binder. So yeah, we've got some cards to store, and most of them were gathered throughout the past 2 months, almost 2 months, like a month and a half maybe. So yeah, I do have more on the way, but I didn't really want to wait anymore since I've already got a full box and I didn't really have more boxes on stock. And I want to avoid cards getting damaged, so I'll just store whatever is in here. As far as I can say, it's about 20 something cards. Maybe not 20 something, but there is for sure a lot of cards. Maybe not as many as other YouTubers have, but yeah. And I'm not sure if you can see. I guess you can see my desk is already decorated for Christmas. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll do one more storing before Christmas since, like I said, I do have more cards on the way, but it won't be enough to make a cool storing video. So I will see. I'll see. Like, some of these cards are quite rare, so so I would rather them be in the binder sooner than later. I don't know. I'll see. So we'll start with the A4 binder, specifically with my Yeri collection. Bona, as usual, did not change at all. And yeah, I think I'll stop putting the on the way fillers soon enough. Like, especially since I want to wait with storings. I think I won't really need to put on the way fillers in my binders unless the cards are coming from Poka Market or something like that, where you have to wait a longer while for the cards. So yeah, for Yeri, I do have quite a lot of cards. But first, I'll have to take out all of my other photo cards, since for some reason I put Yeri at the very at the very back. So yeah, these are all the Yeris I have to store. I think most of the cards here are actually Yeri. And then there are Vivis, and then there are Damis, and some Scandalous cards. Okay, so first of all, we've got the RBB photo card, which will go in here. And that means this page is finished, it's complete. So we've got Summer Magic and RBB put together. I've mentioned before that I'm not really a fan of having five or four pocket spreads in 9 pocket binders, but I'm not really able to organize it differently. Like, I wanted the whole Perfect Velvet / the Perfect Red Velvet era to have its own space, especially since the previous eras don't really have that many cards. No, they don't have enough cards to make it look decent. Like, you know what I mean. It's hard to organize Red Velvet cards because each era has a different amount. Okay, but either way, this page is complete. And I also have the Reve Festival Day 2 photo card from the Day 2 version. I did get this with a secondhand album from Vinted, so yeah, given the fact that I already decided who I want to collect in Red Velvet, I'm also trying to look for secondhand albums instead of buying them sealed. Like, of course, I still love to see my pulls. I'm still curious about who I would pull in a specific album, but sometimes it's just cheaper and easier for me to try and look for a secondhand option, especially if it's got a photo card in it. So yeah, that means I've got two cards on this page. And I've also got the last birthday era photo card from the digipack, which means birthday is birthday is also complete. The next cards I've got are from the Chill Kill era, and I have to be honest, I don't remember their version names. I'm pretty sure this card is going to the very back. This is the back. It goes here. Why did I say the very back? It goes to the very middle because, as I mentioned before, I think, maybe I didn't. In case I didn't, I tried to mirror outfits. So this photo card will mirror that photo card, and it also goes the other ways around. Now, I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember what versions these come from. And I don't really remember how I marked them. I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure, that the flower means this outfit, this photo shoot. So I will put this Yeri in here. And the butterfly-esque drawing, which doesn't really look like a butterfly, represents this outfit and this photo shoot. So yeah, I think I'm halfway there with Chill Kill. I'm only missing 5 cards at this point. And as for Cosmic, I also got 2 photo cards. And again, I don't remember the names. I think this is from the Midnight Sun version, and this is from the hotel version. And this is from the hotel photo book version because I do not own the hotel poster yet. This is the last Cosmic card I'm missing. Oh, I didn't show you the back. Why do I keep on forgetting to show you the back? But Cosmic has got such beautiful backs. And this is a Midnight Sun, but I don't remember if this was poster or photo book. I think it may be poster or photo book. I don't remember. I'm not sure. Like the backs, yeah, the backs look a bit different. Like of course the blue indicates that this is Midnight Sun, but again, I'm not sure if this is poster or photo book. Either way, the Midnight Sun version is complete, so I'm only missing the hotel poster one, and the Tencel has fallen from Night Desk. As for the cards, I'm sorry. As for the cards, oh gosh, go back here. As for the cards, I do have marked as on the way, or I don't. I have the S mini card on the way, and it's in the Mercari Japan Go, so it may take a longer while to arrive. I don't have anything for Chill Kill. I've got 2 Queen cards on the way, the Girls version card and the Queen's version card. One of the Queen's version cards. I may have the Reveille Festival, one of the Reveille Festival cards from the scrapbook version, but I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, so I'm not it's not really like 100% decided. I have the guidebook for day 1 on the way. I have both the Kino version for the Perfect Red Velvet and one of the Perfect Velvet cards, but they are from Poké Market, so again, this will take a while. And I've also got the Russian Roulette card on the way, but again, it's also in the Poké Market, so I'm fine keeping it with the pink filler. And I also got the Ice Cream Cake card on the way, but it should arrive sooner. So that would be it for the Yeri version. I don't have anything for Loosenable, but I just wanted to say I do have the very last Talk to You Later Vivi on the way. It makes me happy because this was the last Loosenable era Vivi I've been missing, and it took me like over a year to find it. So yeah, the moment I saw it, I've just instantly purchased it on Vinted. So yeah, this Vivi is on the way as well, but nothing, I don't really have anything else for Loosenable on the way. Like I'm basically just missing some scraps. Like I'm missing single cards from almost each version. So yeah, I prefer to buy them all from one person, but it's hard to find someone selling all of these separately. So yeah, that would be it for this binder. So moving on to the next one. Okay, given the fact that this binder is smaller, I think I should be able to record it with a regular view. And yes, everything is now looking the way I've always intended it to look like. So yeah. Now we are going to store some Vivi photo cards, and as for Vivi, trust me, I do have a whole bunch of Vivis. I think I have more Vivis than Yeris actually. Yeah, I definitely have more Vivis, and most of them are from one era. I will also show you how I reorganized my Vivi collection, because I did decide, like I've mentioned before, I did decide to collect some more non-album Vivis. And since I've already decided which non-album Vivis I want, I made fillers for these. Before we move on, I do have this card on the way from the from the end era. And the last D version card from Flip That as well. They are from the same person who sold me the Talk to You Later Vivi. So yeah. As for my reorganization, I decided to put the Japanese album photo cards together again. So Hula Hoop is mixed with Luminous. And yeah, I will explain what I changed as I store. So first of all, we've got the page for the Orbit to Owl photo card and the Meet and Up photo cards. The whole set of 5 photo cards. And I think these two will go in here because they have this slightly greenish back. This one will go in the middle because it's the cutest. And these two will go to the edges. By the way, this is how the back looks like, in case you were interested. These cards are not in perfect condition, but I don't really mind it. They were cheap. They were from a seller I trust, so I'm okay. I don't mind it. And I really like how this page turned out, especially since she's got the same haircut on all of these. Here I've got fillers for the hash showcase photo cards. As far as I've seen, they're not too difficult to find, so eventually I'll stumble upon them. And yeah, moving on to these cards, on this page I will put the light stick POP. I was thinking about adding the Yojin unit as well, but in the end I decided to just keep the Vivi one. So yeah, this is the Poca, not Poca. I mean, I bought it on Poca Market, but this is the official light stick POB. And this is one of the POBs for the Midnight era. As I've said before, Midnight is my favorite era. For Vivi, this is the equivalent of Dami's Summer Holiday, where I also collect every single pop. So that being said, for Midnight, I wanted to collect as many things as possible for me and my budget. So, given the fact that this is the only POB for Midnight where Vivi's got her natural hair, or rather the dark brown hair color, I'm going to put it in this line and the rest will just be stuck together. I've also put the filler for the Orbit 3.0 card where she's got orange hair, but it also shouldn't be too difficult to find, but it's not really my priority. So now, on this page, I will put these two pops. Forgive me if I don't say these store names. I genuinely do not remember most of these store names. So yeah, I'm going to put these together because she's got the same outfit on these two, and this one just matches with the hair color, with the hairstyle. Now on this page, I will put the Hollow Make Star photo card POV, and this is the only store I remember because Make Star used to do a lot of hollow photo cards, especially in that specific era. It is a bit damaged. I've just noticed it's a bit damaged, but I don't really mind it. I'm going to quickly try to fix it so it's not that visible. But yeah, this is kind of like the the flow most of these kind of photo cards have. Like Mixer used to do these square hollow photo cards, and of course the photo cards themselves are gorgeous. I love hollow photo cards, but they were also quite fragile. And this is the case with square photo cards overall. Like, they are very, very fragile, and that's why I'm not really a fan of them. But I love hollow cards, so I cannot really have the best of both worlds, can I? So yeah, that being said, I've got every single POB possible for Midnight. The only Midnight cards I don't have are the broadcasts, but I'm not really going to go for them. And now the last Vivi card I have to store is the what is it called? The summer. I think it was Luna Island, like the summer pack from 2020. Before I store, I also have a page for POBs, selected POBs from the end era. One is on the way from Poka Market. I selected with drama, 2 Apple Music pops, 2 with drama pops, 2 Apple Music pops, and 1 MMT pop. And the other one I have on the way is from Mixer, so it's hollow. I've also added 2 POPs for Flip That. To be honest, I would rather have this kind of like Polaroid pops, which were also released during the Flip That era, but I know they are difficult to find, so for now, at least, I opted for the Soundwave C version pop and the K-Town for UB version pop. But if I do manage to find the Polaroids, I may reorganize this a bit. Like, I didn't make fillers for Polaroids, but I did include them on my wish list. And the Luna Island card will go here. Now, this page is the Luna Island page. So I've got the 2021 Luna Island. I've got the 2020 Luna Island. I've also got fillers for this Concept Zone holo card, which will be difficult as heck to find, but still, I want to include it because I really like this card. And I do have fillers for the 2022 edition, which is kind of the same as this one. And last but not least, I've got a kind of like mixed page. Like, these cards don't really match anywhere. I've got the Hula Hoop POP. I've got the On Wave Tour photo cards. I've got the Luna the World photo card. I made filler for Orbit 4.0. And I also got the Luxembourg POP from their debut, which granted me a fan call, fan sign. And yeah, I'm just keeping them here because they don't really match anywhere, but at the same time, I like these cards and I believe that one day the spread will look pretty. I would also like to make a spread for specific Luxembourg POBs or cards, but for that I need to find a decent template. So if you have a template which may interest me, let me know. And yeah, now when it comes to my Scandalous collections, I have the one and only Octoyu, which I got from my friend. Hello if you're watching this. Hello to all my friends if you are watching this. Of course you are. So this is the Octoyu. Like I said before, I decided to collect several sets for summer holiday because again, this is the era when I started outing Dreamcatcher, so it has a special place in my heart. So as for this set, this is the what I call trip concept set, where the girls are, in the camper, in like the summer outfits, and yeah, given the fact that I have Octoyo and the Kadgahyun, the Kadgahyun, I thought it may not be too bad to collect more summer holiday sets. Like, I do have the most sought after cards, so it should be way easier from now on. Okay, I'm not really sure about the beach concept because like I said, I think I mentioned this, the beach concept has got 2 photo shoots in the summer holiday era, one in the day, one in the night, one in the day, one at night, and some members have both selfies from both photo shoots, and some have them from only one, and I'm not really sure how I want to organize this, especially since I think Yuhyun doesn't really have a night version of selfie. She's gonna got the day one, but the rest of the girls have at least one night version selfie, and it just makes me like, oh. But yeah, I do want to have this set regardless. Maybe I'll change my mind. Like, I don't really have any cards from this yet. Okay, and the last card I have to store is the Irene from Ice Cream Cake, which I also got from my friend. And this is funny because I initially bought this card when I had an attempt at collecting Irene, and then I sold it to my friend who's been collecting blonde photo cards, but then she put it on sale again, and I asked if I can buy her back. So this Irene has been back and forth. So these are the miscandalous cards I want to keep. Like my pools, my purchases, some of the gifts I got. Like, these are the cards I want to keep. maybe, like, who knows, maybe I will sell them one day if I mean, I hope it won't happen, but if I'll need money, I may as well put them up for sale. But for now, I don't really worry about that, so let's move on to my dummy binders. So now, when it comes to dummy, I have a few cards to store, and I've also got a few changes to make, because I did purchase some cards which were not in my plans. However, this won't be a full reorganization video. You know, I can't open it. Okay. I almost said it in Polish. It won't be a reorganization video. I think I may want to make a reorganization video later, maybe if I have time and will to do that. Because like I said, I do have quite I'm sorry. I do have quite a lot of new dummy cards on the way, which are not in plans, which means I have to make space for them. I'm not even sure if I have enough pages to make more reorganizations. So for now, I'm just going to store whatever I have, and any kind of like changes will be made either in the video or off screen. I'm sorry. I've got a frog in the throat as always. So yeah, the first card I have to store is the Center of the Time photo card. Not Center of the Time. It's the MMT photo book from Dreamcatcher's 2019 invitation to the Night City tour. Night City? Nightmare City, oh gosh. In case you didn't know, I'm a gamer. I play a lot of games. I love video games, and Cyberpunk 2077 is one of my favorite games. And I just said invitation to the Night City, which is the location from Cyberpunk. No, I meant invitation from the Nightmare City. Not Night City, Nightmare City. It would be a dream, by the way, if any of the Dreamcatcher members covered one of the Cyberpunk songs, but a girl can wish. Either way, I've got the MMT photo book cards in here, and like I mentioned before, I think that I'm not really a fan of having these cards on the same page, because they are basically the same shot, just one is transparent and one is not. But I don't really have any better idea how to organize this. I've been working off screen to reorganize this, and I didn't really like any of these solutions, so I guess I will manage. Nothing bad will happen, I will manage. And yeah, as for the changes I will make, because this was the only card I had for this binder, so I may as well tell you what kind of changes happened. So as for the changes, wait, I have to get there. I did buy a unit with Dami and Shion, who are both my biases. I put a unit with them from, I think, the mini binder they had in Apocalypse Savas era. I don't remember what kind of merch it was, but Dami's wearing the same outfit as on these three POBs, so I decided to put this card in here. Of course, it's on the way. It may take a while because I bought it from one of the GOMs I've attended to, so the GOM may take a while. But yeah, I did reorganize things a bit. So now I took out this filler, and I'm sad because I really like this filler, but I decided to put it with the Love Stealer Catcher era, while the green screen POB is with many others green screen photo cards. I may want to reconsider how the Apocalypse Save Us section looks like, because I may want to add more cards, because I would hate if this filler went to waste. I mean, if I don't find a way to include it, I think I will just make it my ID on Instagram or something, like, you know, when people put photo cards up for sale and they have this kind of like ID next to the photo cards to know that, hey, this is me, this is my profile, and this is the proof that this is me, something like that. I may want to use this filler that way. But But otherwise, either way, oh god. I'm going to reorganize this. I'm going to add more photo cards on my wish list, especially since this year I found a bunch of major ISOs, that last Vivi included. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of photo cards which I managed to find this year, so I may as well want to expand my wish list. But again, I need to check. I need to check how many cards I would need, what cards I would want, because I don't really like having out of photo cards which look too much like album photo cards. So I may want to reconsider. I may want to think about it, and I need to check how many pages I've got left, because I'm running out of my 2-year Meow Cafe page stock. So I think I have to order some more. But yeah, before I make any major changes, this is how this section of the binder looks like. And I'm totally not showing it off, just to avoid going back and forth between my binders while making changes. I'm totally not recording this to have a visible proof of how my collection looked like before I changed anything. Just so I have a reference to go back to. Yeah. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Either way, this is all for this binder. I do have to return to the white one as well, where I have more cards to store and more changes to introduce. Oh, I also may want to make changes in the Apocalypse Follow Us section. I'm not going back there, but I did ask about one seller about some photo cards. They haven't responded to me yet, so I'm not sure if it's going to work out, but if it does, I have the previous video to use as a reference where I haven't really made any changes. Okay, let me just quickly move on into the other binder before I babble even more. So this is my second Dami binder, and here, like I said, I put more cards to store. Is everything visible? I think it is. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, so for this binder, I've got 3 cards to store, and they're all from around the same time period. I mean, I said around because one card is from the Villains era, and this is the Chopstick POP or Lucky Tool. I don't remember. I don't even remember the store name. It was, I think, something like DMC Music or something like that. I probably didn't say it right, but this was one of my major ISOs this year, so I'm happy that it spawned on Poké Market. And yeah, this page is actually complete. I think I've also got everything I wanted for around this era. Yes, I do. I've got all the album cards and all the POVs I had on my wish list. Oh, again, another Shion unit. So yeah, I've got all the cards I wanted. Nothing's on the way. So that means the Follow Us era, no, the Villains era is wrapped. Though I have to say, I'm not sure. Like, I think I will replace this freebie with this stickers. Yeah, I'm going to replace it here. I think I may also want to use this one as my ID on Instagram, but I will see. I'm not sure. I actually do wonder if would this sticker match my sleeve, like, because I feel kind of like anxious if I can't take it out. I feel anxious if things are not sleeved. I don't know, it won't match. So sadly, it goes here without the sleeve. I got this as an extra in one of the group orders that time, so yeah, I really like the sticker. Like, it's very cute. It's the Geo unit. I don't think it looks that bad. Like, the bag doesn't look that bad. Maybe I will put another sticker here or something like that to, you know, make it matching. Oh, and I've got the, I just noticed the Christmas POB has a Merry Christmas written. That's cute. Okay, the next cards I have to store are from the Virtus era. And one of them is, wait. Oh, it's on this, it's on this page. This is this POB. I think, oh, it's written here. It's a Who's Fun store. I think she's holding a candle on this one. So yeah, I'm not really done with the Virtus. Like, I still have a lot of cards on the way. I mean, not a lot of, but I think I do have on the way, let me go there quickly. I have on the way the Propose kind of like pop, which my friend, hello, because it's another friend, so hi if you're watching. My friend wanted to give me this Propose photo card, you know, the one where Dami is holding a ring. The members, all the members were holding a ring in a box. So I do have it on the way, so that filler indicates that. But once he's here, I'm actually done. Now, the last photo card I have to store is the Fallen Angels Soundwave POV, which completes this page. Now, as for changes, because there are a lot of changes, like I said, first of all, I decided to make a page for the Season's Greetings 2025 cards. I have one POB from this from the first version, and I made a filler for any POB from the Dream Farm version. I think this version was called A Dream Holiday. So I have one pop from Dream Holiday. I think it's also from Soundwave or K-Town, I don't remember. But for Dream Farm, I'll be satisfied with any POB as long as it matches the spread. Now, the changes which I'm going to make, do I even have any spare pages? Yeah, I do have one. Looks like it'll be time for me to soon order pages. I'm not sure if I want to order them from Meow Cafe or from another store. But yeah, it's high time I changed something. Now, as you can see, I did move the pen, the third Funky cards temporarily. I did move them because I wanted to reorganize my spreads, but I wasn't happy with the result. Therefore, I decided to move them back. So, as you can see, I'm putting the fan-made fillers back in just to make the page feel complete again. And yeah, I think I'm going to move them to the my Christmas Sweet Love section, because technically the hair matches it more, and this idea just ran away. Okay, so this card will go in, this page will go in here, don't run away. And yeah, the thing is, I did get the last two Lucky Side 7 Doors card. The one from the Australian concert and one from the Taiwan concert. I think this was the order. Like, these were... No, it wasn't Australian. Australians had a different one. Either way, I got two cards from the Lucky Side 7 Door store, which were released earlier this year, in 2025. And I did find them for a cheap price, so I want to merge them into my collection. And since in both of them Dami is wearing blonde hair, I think I may want to put them together with these two cards. Yeah. And I'll put these two in here once they arrive, because, you know, she's wearing blonde hair in it, so it may look cute. At the same time, I do have to move this collection a bit, so maybe it will go back to the it will go to the villains era page. No, I don't. No, wait, never mind. I don't want it with villains because this is from this photo card is already from Virtus, but this one was before Virtus. So either way, these go back. This page will go somewhere at the start, and this is all because I decided. It's all because I decided to collect more photo cards for these two sets because I wanted the spreads to look cohesive. It's all my fault. Okay, but either way, I think I may want them to be maybe here. It's not chronologically correct, you know, but I don't really have a better idea. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do have a better idea. It wasn't supposed to be a reorganization bit, but I do want to make the spread look more cohesive, you know. So on this page, I will put the on this page, or maybe yes, on this page I will put the 2 rings photo cards. Obviously the other one is a filler to make the spread look decent. And I'll put these 2 below. And in the meantime, I'll put the ribbon POBs in here. And like I said, it's not chronologically correct, but I think it looks better this way. At least I am happy with the result. Now, as for the, I'm sorry, as for the potential changes, like these are the official changes. And as of the potential ones, I did ask that other seller who didn't respond to me about some other My Christmas Sweet Love POBs. So if I do happen to get them, I will reorganize this page. I will put the POBs in here, and these 2 cards will be moved to the checked flag era, just so I won't have to print out fillers. Because of course, if it doesn't work out, I'm going to print out fillers and put them in these empty boxes so the pages look cohesive. But if it does work out, I'm going to reorganize My Christmas with Love, and these 2 Pandam cards will go to the checked flag era. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I'm starting to yap a lot when I'm at the end of my videos. Either way, as you can see, I do have some changes to make. So that would be it for now. All the cards are stored and I'm happy with how the video turned out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.